Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon to everyone out there. Um, Decided I'd try this one more time for a live. My name is Lynn, and welcome to my kitchen. In actuality, we're not in my kitchen. I thought I'd come on here and talk about some collabs I have upcoming. Starting in December. If I could find myself, I'm trying to find myself. Okay, wait. So I am going to do a um, type collab, which I am going to be doing. Hold on, I had to find myself. I don't know how I did that. For some reason, there it goes. There I go. Make sure I like it. Um, but I am going to make sure that I do. And if there's a troll that comes in here, I will delete those trolls. I had a troll come in a while ago and decided to start a new one. So I deleted the old one. I don't like trolls. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about all the different collabs. I'm going to be working on starting in December up until all the way next year, a slow cooker collab, and I'm going to be working through recipes out of my different slow cooker recipes, slow cooker cookbooks. I got about five. I think I pulled out five out of, I might have more than that. That is one collab, and that will start in December. I will try to do at least one slow cooker recipe for y'all for every week. Um, because our slow cookers are our workhorse. I mean, besides our ovens and our stoves, they are a workhorse. I'm gonna move this over here. And then also, I will be doing another collab. I may start it in December or January. I don't know. Haven't fully decided, but a gelatin pudding recipes, which I do have a Jello cookbook. This is for gelatin only, not the pudding, and you don't have to use that brand. And it's going to be hashtag gelatin pudding recipes. It will probably start in December or January. I know I got to work on, excuse me, trying one of the recipes out of here first. And of course, I'm going to be joining Gail's cookie collab, which is awesome. Miss Gail from Gail Southern Living is going to be doing the elf cookies, which I will be doing a couple of recipes at least. And then I know in January, hello, whoever's watching. In January, I will be doing starting a end of back of package recipe. I think that's what I'm going to call it. That's the hashtag. So we're going to try out all the different recipes we see on the back of packaging. Hello, Linda Okie. I'm sorry I didn't see you come in. But that's some of the collabs I'm thinking about doing. A slow cooker collab. Hello, Kimberly. But that's what I'm thinking about doing some slow cooker at least once a week. I know in the month of December I have looked at about four of my cookbooks for slow cookers, and going to do like the dips and the wings and stuff like that recipes. At least that's what I have in my mind to do. Something may come up where not able to do it once a week, but I'm gonna try. I'm getting ahead of the ball game, and my other channel, Blackberry Rock Homestead, will also be trying to do at least once a month a slow cooker recipe, which I got the first one in the crock pot right now, and it smells heavenly, y'all. And it is out of this cookbook, which will be airing sometime in December. Got to get it loaded up and done. And I will be making, I know there's a pie recipe out of here I'm going to be doing, but we're going to also try out the recipes on the back of the package. You know, you get flour and there's recipes on the back of the flour. Sometimes there's recipes on like your canned green beans, your corn, um, some of your frozen veggies too, like a back of package recipes. We're going to try some of those out. But them are just a few ideas I have for this channel besides trying to do tips from this household guide. And I did come across another book I almost bought at a thrift store that had all kinds of tips in it as well. But I'm going to try to do a... No, my husband is not in heaven. He works, and this is my channel, and I do channel stuff around here. So my husband isn't in heaven. No, he is not. You just don't see him. You just don't like to be on camera, which I don't like to be either. But I started this as a journey on the other channel that I started. So thank you for that question, Lynn. Lynn, I appreciate it. Um, but nope, my husband isn't in heaven. He's around. He likes all these recipes I'm trying. So I know he's going to be my tester, per se. Some recipes he tries, some recipes he don't. So he works for Wally World. That is where he works. So the wonderful joys of working for Walmart. That is where he works. So, and I am disabled, so I do what I can, and you know, so like I said, that is my plans for December and next year is doing the slow cooker recipes, doing a gelatin pudding recipes. That will be the hashtag for that, is gelatin pudding recipes. Slow cooker, just going to be slow cooker. And I will try to make a playlist for both of them once I get a video loaded for that. Oh, he does. There's some of them he's like, okay, this is a winner. You need to make this again. I know I've made cowboy spaghetti. It's like a baked spaghetti. He loves that. The other day I don't remember what I made. It was a pie or something, and he loved it. He said, okay, you're going to have to make this again. So I know a lot of my chicken recipes, unless I find them on sale, um, that's in the slow cooker, I will be using rabbit because that's what we have. And a lot of the beef recipes, I will be using deer unless hubby don't get a deer. Then I don't know what I'd be using after that. But I figure the gelatin packages, you get them cheap, and I'm sure a lot of these recipes that is in here is pretty well the other ingredients. I mean, water, ice, just like let's see. Some of the other recipes may be a little bit, I don't know, may have hard time finding, but I'm gonna see how I could do with those. And I know there's recipes for putting in some of my other cookbooks that call for that. But that besides your end of the back of the package recipes. But that or back of label recipes, I think that is what that hashtag is going to be. But other than that, that's the only thing I want to talk to y'all about the upcoming collabs. I'm going to be doing elk cookies that Gail has, and maybe a couple others. Um, and Gail did get me a homework assignment, history of crochet, which I'm going to start. I need to research that a little bit to see. Do you all have any more questions? I know I answered Lynn. Do you have any more questions for me? Any interesting collabs that are coming up that you're going to be doing? Um, Anything else interesting going on in you guys' YouTube land or world? So I'm gonna wait. But that's the only thing that is going on today. I was outside earlier messing around, cleaning my garden out. I'm gonna start putting compost and stuff in there. I thought about making a live stream um of just me doing that, but I haven't done it yet. I know on the other channel I did a live stream in the greenhouse while I was working in the greenhouse. Um which my greenhouse does need some work. Um, am I a kitchen expert? No. Am I a baking expert? Do you see too? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Lynn? Do you see too? I don't know what that means. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that, Kimberly. I really do. I might extend if you get your pie recipe later than November, like the first week of December. That would be fine. Okay. Autocorrect. Okay. So what was the question, Lynn? I don't understand that question. Do you see too? I don't understand that one. Do not understand. Oh, do you sew too? Um, I do a little bit. I'm not a very good sewer. I didn't get that gene. Maybe eventually down the road I will sew. But I am thinking about doing a Gail from Gail Southern Living and Heather from Honey. Oh, I can't think of her channel name right now. Are doing a collab, and I'm thinking about doing one because the old ways are better, and how the back when the women would take shirts, from their husbands or whatever, or blankets, and they would make a quilt out of. Yes, Heather. I can't think of her name for her channel name right now. Honey, and I don't know. My brain is having brain farts right now. Um, but I do sew a little bit, but I mostly crochet. That's what I do. I'm not a very good, I don't consider myself a very good cook, but I do try. I love. No, I do not, I don't have steer. We don't have steer here. I know the neighbor has cows all around us, but we don't have steer, so I don't know what's Derek's collaboration. Is it an open collab, or can somebody post that and I'll go check it out, or email me and I'll go check it out. And I'm also planning on doing different product reviews on this channel too. Some may be old products, some may be new, and see, you know, just what I can afford to go get to try out different things. Hopefully, I could get some people to mail me some different products, some companies, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how that goes. But them are a few of my collabs I got going on. Gonna plan on doing anyway. I'm gonna try my hand at making deer broth if hubby ever gets a deer. With it being deer season, I hope he gets a deer, and I'm gonna use the bones to make bone broth because deer is, if you have deer recipe for beef, you can replace the deer with the beef recipe in the beef recipe. Oh, made with beef. Okay. Okay. Well, usually we don't do beef per se. I mean, every once in a while we'll go to the store and get like our local grocery store does 5 for 25, and a lot of their we usually get a lot more hamburger meat. We do a lot more hamburger meat, which I do have a cookbook back there on the shelf. I think it's back there on the shelf. Um, all kinds of recipes used with ground beef. So, besides a chicken, I think I got a chicken one too. So, I have so many different cookbooks. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I needed to take that phone call. Um, my mom is, they got doctor's appointments and stuff and had to get that doctor's appointment scheduled. Um, I've never used rectangle looms, Lynn. I never have. My grandma taught me how to crochet the granny square. I didn't know the stitches. I didn't know how to read a pattern. And then I took a class in high school. It wasn't home ec. It was called, I don't remember what it was called. I know in high school, in junior high and high school, they offered classes called foods, and I took every one of them because I needed to learn. I wanted to learn how to cook. I love making desserts more than and bread. I'm not very good at making bread, but I always wanted to learn how to do that. But on to the crochet. Like I said, I took a class in high school, and then after taking that class in high school, I was able to read a pattern. And I apologize for taking that phone call. I truly apologize for that. Um, Hopefully the people that was in here will come back. Just have to wait and see if they come back or not. So, but that is, I've never made things with the rectangle looms. I've crocheted Afghans, granny squares. Using making granny squares to make a design on the Afghan. Um, so I will have to go check out Derek's collaboration with the beef one. Um, I will have to go check that out. So I'm going to let you go since I made that phone call and there's nobody else coming in and y'all left. And like I said, I deeply apologize for the phone call. So it was nice chatting with everyone. So see y'all later and keep making things from scratch and God bless.